This is manual muscle testing of hip flexion and extension. The hip is a ball and socket joint, and the movement is flexion and extension. The muscles tested for hip flexion are iliacus, psoas, rectus femoris, iliocapsularis, and sartorius. The muscles tested for hip extension are the gluteus maximus, posterior head of the adductor magnus, and the hamstrings. This is flexion and extension against gravity. For flexion, we'll be using muscle grades 5, 4, and 3. My stabilizing hand will go on our anterior pelvis, and my resistive hand will go on our midpoint of our anterior thigh, applying force against flexion. For extension, we will also be using muscle grades 5, 4, and 3. Her stabilizing hand will go on the posterior aspect of the pelvis, and her resistive hand will go against the midpoint of the posterior thigh, applying force against extension. Flexion and extension across gravity. Flexion, the muscle grade is at 2, and we're going to be palpating at the iliopsoas at the anterior hip. The stabilization will be at the lateral hip and medial aspect of the knee and lower leg, as you can see here. For extension, the muscle grade is also at 2. The palpation is at the gluteus maximus, semimembranosus, semitendinosus, and biceps femoris at posterior hip. The stabilization is at the posterior hip and medial aspect of the knee and lower leg. Here you can see that she's about to bring the hip into extension.